Hello, my name is Phil and I'm a TextHelp DSA Group Product Specialist, and I'm going to talk about how our product supports students with mental health problems such as anxiety or panic attacks, stress, ADHD, ADD, poor working memory and OCD. Attention deficit disorder can often affect a person's focus, so we have two wonderful tools on the Read and Write toolbar: Prediction and Dictionary. Prediction predicts what a student is going to say next, reducing the stress and anxiety that goes along with the condition. Simply type and press the corresponding F key. My favourite part is Dictionary. It's a simple to use, straightforward dictionary. If we look up the word because, we can find some alternatives. Because, a preposition that means the same as due to. So now we're reducing that anxiety and that stress that is associated with the other conditions, because we can now find a meaning without going to the internet and being overwhelmed by the amount of options that are available to us. Clear, simple and precise. A problem we often see is within the science fields and maths fields, where students often with working memory problems forget symbols such as copper. Simply type it in and we find the chemical equation of copper, lead, and we find the chemical equation of lead. With obsessive compulsive disorder conditions, people often like structure and pattern. Within our Claro Read toolbar, we have Claro Ideas, a very simple, easy to use mind mapping strategy that can be colourful and allows a student to organise their work in a nice, neat mind map form. And then you end up with something like this: a title, your headings and your paragraphs, and within your paragraphs you can put your ideas in and then export them to Word as a finished essay. And then you end up with something like this: your title, your contents page, your introduction and your text. Also from the Claro Read toolbar, we have Screen Ruler. It helps focus, improve working memory for those with poor concentration and cognitive overload difficulties. We can view a line at a time. We can change the ruler size so we can see 2 lines and what's coming. We can increase the opacity of the ruler to obliterate the text in the background, increasing focus. For people with anxiety and stress, planning and organising your work is only half the battle. Having reminders and being able to structure in a calendar so you know where you are with the rest of your work is very beneficial. Global Tasks offers people a way of visually seeing the big picture of all their assignments, and we can allocate tasks and projects. For example, we can go to our history, we can look at our write conclusion, we can set a notification, set a due date that will appear on our mobile phone so we can remind ourselves to write it a day or 2 days or even 3 days before we need to hand it in. We know every student is different, and at the TextHelp Group we're committed on providing a choice within the DSA. For a full breakdown of how our tools support mental health problems, check out our Learning Needs Guide to easily find the right tool for each student.